Okay, so here I have the ingredients for a pretty simple pasta dish. It's going to be a penne with a tomato pan sauce. I'm going to use a dried store-bought pasta. You know, the best quality that you could find is fine. Nothing too fancy or homemade is necessary. Dried pasta is fine. And in addition to that, I'm also going to use about 8 grams of grated fresh pecorino and grana padano. That's just what I had in my fridge, so that's what I'm using here. About a tablespoon of butter for the end of the sauce, and about 4 ripened Roma tomatoes. Also, medium to large shallot. I'm going to finely dice that. And I'm going to finely chop some parsley as well. And this is optional. This is a chili that I added to the recipe. I'm going to take the seeds and ribs out so it doesn't get too spicy. So I have some boiling salted water back here. I'm going to drop the pasta in. I'm going to start stirring that immediately because the starches are going to start to release from the beginning. And of course I'm going to use that water to create the sauce, the emulsion of the sauce later. Not too much salt here because I'm going to use that in the sauce and it's going to concentrate. So at this point I'm going to start to incorporate some of this starchy pasta water into the tomato mixture that I've already got going in the pan. That's just to kind of, draw more starches and pectins out of the tomato itself and add more starch to the bottom And then it's going to start to emulsify the fat that I used in the dish and create the sauce. So now I'm going to add the pasta. This is before it's been completely cooked. It's just shy of the al dente stage, because it will continue to cook while it's in the sauce, and it'll begin to bind to the sauce itself. So now it's toward the end of the sauce building process, so I'm going to start incorporating some of that cheese. And it's a dry Italian, hard dry cheeses, so they'll tend to bind up the sauce. So if you need the sauce to be tighter, you want to add more cheese. If you need the sauce to loosen up a little bit, you just add more water. It's that simple. So there we go. That's about it. This is a very versatile dish. It will serve about 2 or 3 people, depending on how hungry you are. And it's great on, a weeknight or as a pasta course on your menu itself. It's very simple. I think this took about 15 minutes total, and I do this all the time.